Welcome to Vancouver Island. My house sitting gig was cancelled, but I figure since I'm out here, might as well see a few things. I don't want to be driving around too much right now in this current situation, but I'll do as much as I can. I wanted to do a summit today, but as you can probably hear, not a great day for it, so I'm over here now at the Avocado Caves. Let's go check those out. So this is a karst landscape. It's formed by the chemical dissolution of soluble bedrock by acidic water. And there's quite a few different caves to choose from. I'm going to head up there to the main cave first. Check that out. So this is the main cave. It looks like it's an old in and out type deal. I gotta go in, down through that keyhole. That one was really cool. It just like looped around. Really cool waterfall back there. Loving this weather. I guess that's why it's so incredibly busy here today. The Corner Slither Cave. This route is suggested for the more adventurous. Right on. I think this is basically the end of it, unless you're really willing to squirm through there. I'm getting out of here. Alright, the Resurgence Cave, the last one of the day. Another loop type deal. Let's go check it out. Head back to the van after this and try to dry out. Just trying to dry myself out here with the diesel heater. Got everything hung up, kind of fashioned a clothesline up there. And I'm gonna have myself a chicken sandwich for lunch. So I know a lot of people want to meet up, go hiking, have a beer or whatever. So what I proposed were some official Foresty Forest meetups. The first one is going to be in Vancouver, but of course we can't do that now. So we'll just have to wait and see if things ever get back to normal. I think it'd be a blast to hang out with everyone for an afternoon, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, I'm going to try for the summit of Crest Mountain today. It's not raining, it's just really cloudy, but hopefully I get a good view up there in the summit. I was thinking that maybe I should pack in my snowshoes, but I just saw some other people head up the trail. They didn't have any of that, so I'll let them break the trail for me. I normally pick the more isolated and remote peaks. I rarely see other people on the trail, so this is kind of a different experience, but let's go do this. Well, I've been moving along quick and I've already passed everyone who was ahead of me. It's funny when you're out here all alone, your nose really gets tuned into the smells of nature. So I can usually pick up on the smells of people long before I can see them. It was just a slight tinge of laundry detergent this time. Maybe the RCMP should hire me as a man tracker. But I'm into the snow now. It's getting harder to follow the trail. There's a few footsteps ahead of me, but I'll have to keep an eye on the GPS. Almost there. It's a good workout today. If you're thinking about committing a crime and running off into the bush, be careful. Foresty Forest is gonna sniff you down. I'm not exactly sure what's considered the summit. There's a higher point, 1.5 kilometers in that direction, but I think the goal of the trail is to get to this point, so I'm gonna call it quits here. It's really beautiful with all the snow-laden trees and how the frost forms on the branches from the wind. But a lot of different scenery than what you see back in the mainland, and a really good day for a hike. I'm gonna head on back to the van now, so I'll see you there. Well, that was a pretty good hike. It took about 4 hours total. Really nice to walk through the forest here. It was really beautiful, but also really wet. I think November till January are the wettest months of the year here. From what I understand about van life on the west coast, mold is a big issue, and my van definitely feels damp on the inside. I feel like I'm going to be growing some moss in here pretty soon. Some people say to use those little damp rid packets, but they don't do enough. They can't keep up with the amount of moisture in the air here. So I have been running my diesel heater on a daily basis. It seems to help to flush out some of the moisture. But I'm going to head back over to my sister and brother-in-law's now. We've got some special plans with the Crockpot that we're going to do tomorrow. Okay, today we're going to have a special guest appearance with the Crockpot. My sister Jill, I've deemed her Crockpot worthy, so she's going to take over from here.
Oh, okay. It's very tight in here. Hi, I'm Jill. I live here on the farm where Foresty's been hanging out for the last few days, and we decided that we needed to cook today. Today we're making turkey barbacoa because it is the week before American Thanksgiving, which it seems fitting. And I have some beautiful chunks of turkey for us to eat up. I live here on the farm with my husband Chad. We've been out here now for like 15 years, and this is the first time Foresty's been visiting us in like 15 years. So I'm pretty excited to have him here. So yeah, we're gonna have some turkey barbacoa. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna chop up these onions that I have here. That we grew at the farm. My farm's called Shorewolf Farm because we have 3 wolfhounds that live here. We got this lovely turkey. I've got some chilies, some different spices, some homemade duck broth from ducks growing across the road. All the things. So I'm going to chop up these onions. I just like to cut them long and thin because they get all nice and caramelized, and that way they kind of still hold their shape. I got some really cool chilies. This is like a cascabel, and these are guajillos, and this is an ancho. And I also have some chipotle chilies in adobo sauce. Delish. Nice and spicy. So I'm just waiting for that pan to heat up a bit. I know we should probably get him a real knife. That's not really much of a knife. So I got a couple of nice small onions. I've got 6 garlic cloves. So I'm just going to throw these chilies on this pan. Just kind of toast them a little bit. I am a chef. Before I was a chef, I was an environmental scientist. Broth. So I toasted up those chilies. I'm going to spill broth. Hopefully not too much. Just going to heat up a bit of broth with some spices. I got cumin, and cloves and oregano. This is cider vinegar and some fish sauce. Just want to bring this to a boil. So in the meantime, I'm going to put the rest of this broth in the crock pot. Thank you. Baby wipe. I need a baby wipe. Where are the baby wipes at? I didn't realize how small that crock pot was. The size of the crock pot does not make the man though. I'm going to drop these bay leaves in here as well. I got these chipotle chilies and adobo sauce, and I'm going to put chipotle into here. Okay, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. It's good. Just going to put the rest over the turkey. Just let those chilies kind of get softened up while that's going on. We're going to saute the garlic and onion. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to show you my shirt. Is it cool? He actually made me pay for it and everything. Alright, so those are all nicely soft and sauteed. Okay, so chili should be nice and soft now. Sitting in that nice hot water.
How are we going to get it all in the crock pot?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
I think we're hosed. This is the good stuff. Right there. You can just smell the heat on it. Slow cook. 6 hours. Okay.
All right, this just finished cooking, but I'm gonna bring it inside and we're gonna complete the job in there.
Oh my god, you guys, this looks really good. I'm gonna pull these turkey parts out. I'm gonna boil it to reduce the sauce a bit. But if we have to move it to a pot, we will. Should let it cool. That wouldn't be smart. But we're too hungry to wait for that. Fortunately, the Instant Pot will not boil it. So this is avocado crema. So it's an avocado with cilantro, lime juice, and creme fraiche, or sour cream, or yogurt, or whatever you have. We got some nice toasted flour tortillas.
Oh. Oh.
Pull it out.
Alright, that's pretty tasty.
All right, everyone, thanks for coming along on an episode of Minivan/House Life. If you get a chance to try out that recipe, please do so. But thanks for watching. Thank you to Patreon supporters, and I'll see ya in the next episode.